Oh, you know what would have worked if I activated my mic. Hey Pig, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. How's everybody doing? What is going on? Sorry, I'm trying to moderate the sound levels here and make sure that a certain little doggy is okay. But yeah, what's going on? How's everybody doing? Welcome to my stream. This is Fiercestbard. Hello. We're doing some arting, just doing some like finishing touches and possibly finishing two images. Well, okay, mate, I'm not hoping for too much there. I think Neon still needs quite a bit of work now that I look at it again, but this one's pretty much done. We're just putting up in little finishing touches on this one. Oh, you doing okay? Nice, nice. So I have to apologize to everyone in the beginning because I missed two streams this week. Like, so to just kind of explain what was going on, as it turns out, I had a lot of appointments. And they all happened one day after the other this week. Like it just turns out they all happened at the same time this week. And it was kind of crazy. It was like day after day, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. Today's that, right? So basically I had to and these health appointments and stuff, nothing serious. It's just, you know, routine stuff. And then like yesterday I had to go and go to the dentist too. So it's like there was just like so much stuff day after day. Like for some reason they just ended up all happening at the same time. So but I'm happy to report that I can feel the side of my face again, and my teeth are clean, and nothing bad. But yeah, it was kind of insane how everything happened, you know, one after the other in rapid succession. So, you know, and then so and actually I had like two different dental checkups, I should say, right? And Mooney was like gracious enough to offer me a prize. You see, okay, I am very much like a lot of other people in that I'm not necessarily afraid of the dentist, but for whatever reason, before I do any procedures or anything like that, and this could be any health related thing, despite the fact that like I've gone through all this stuff already, like, you know, it's not like none of this is new to me. I've gone through these things before, you know, like I've had flu shots and things like that, and all that stuff, right? But no matter what, I get anxious like just before procedures happen, and I've never been able to like convince myself not to be, right? So I did do a very good job, according to Mooney, of attending one of those appointments on my own. I kind of sucked it up, and I didn't let Mooney know that I was like very anxious, because I knew she had to do some of her own stuff. And so I went to the appointment, and then I came back, and then I told her, and I got a little present for doing that. Mooney took me to go see Spooderman, the new Spooderman movie, because I did a good job going to the dentist. So I got to see Spooderman. It was fun, and then we ate spaghetti. that was my week so far and stuff like that. And yeah, I was here. I'm able to do the arting today. So let's actually do some, you know, while we're here. But yeah, it's this last bit of this image is just literally us adding small changes to it. I'm taking off some of the effects right now because I need to add certain little things to it to complete the entire look of this, right? And like let's see, where's the layer that I was doing all this on? Because I have a layer that I guess you know what, I'll just add a new layer. It doesn't matter. This file is like a gazillion things, like it's just way too big at this point, this file, so it doesn't matter how big it is. Let's see. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of changes to this, and then it shall be done. And then once this one's done, now I am as I had reported last week, I am attending an event as an artist vendor. It's called Akihabara UDX Volume 2. It's nearby to where we are in Bounty Hunterville and stuff. Oh, Master, what's up? How you doing? Oi, oi, oi. Why, oi, oi, oi? Huh? What's going on, huh? Like, this is say so and definitely not degenerate. So I don't know why we need to oi, oi, oi. Is there something about this that seems a little bit, You're living? Oh, okay, good. Like, as long as you're okay and everything's all good, that's awesome. But yeah, I'm just talking about like some plans that are going on right now, and I'm going to be tabling at a Itakar convention for people to show up their cars, and also for cosplayers and stuff like that. It's a very rather unique event. I've never been to one before. I don't expect a whole lot out of this event, by the way, guys. Like, I don't think that it's one of those events that you're gonna go there and lots of people will be there, and there's gonna be a lot of business to be had as an artist alley vendor. But I think that it's still worth checking out. Just to get like more experience and to network with people that will be there and things like that. It's just like one of those events that you go to just to attend, and then like build up your portfolio of tables, as it were, right? So that's where we're gonna be. When is it? When is this event? I think it is next week, actually. Next weekend, I should say, right? Yeah, next weekend. And it's going to be cool, it's going to be cool. Regardless of, whether or not we think it's going to be, like, amazing or not, right? I think it'll be fun. And, yeah, maybe we saw they finally released the floor plan. And it looks like there will be some other artists there and stuff like that. So, it's one of those things where it's like, even if it's not necessarily a big event where you're going to earn a lot of sales in terms of arting stuff, it might be fun just to meet up with like some newer artists in the emotional damage of getting raided by Mooney. let me do the shout out. What's up, Mooney? How you doing? We're here to set fire. Why would you be here to set fire? Why is there fires to be set, Aluria? Got those thighs? Yeah. Well, Red Hood is very she's in the thigh club, I would say, right? Like, her basic design, when the SR design that you get for her in the beginning of the game doesn't seem that way, but once you get the Red Hood version, that kind of changes. But yeah, how's everybody doing? What is going on? For everybody that's in here who is new to this stream, my name is Fiercestbard. Hello. I am I am a V artist here on Twitch, and we draw the pretty ladies all the time. And I am also one half of an art collective with Mooney named Cappy Buds. Yeah, she knows a lot of. She shows a lot of hip bone. How lewd, you know? It's not lewd. It's say so, and definitely not degenerate. How did your art go, by the way, Mooney? Like, I know you were drawing. I know you were drawing the cappies. How did that end up? Because I was still in the chat until like close to the end. I would say you know, because I needed to set up at that point. One day get bikini piece by Bard. One day. Aluria, how could you ask me for such a lewd piece of art? No, no. Why is it time to cancel? Aluria approves of you as a race queen, possibly. Oh, wait, is that supposed to be me? Am I the race queen? Wait, Aluria, does that mean that the art you wanted to get is actually, in fact, myself as bikini? I can make you draw me in my corset fit if we want to go lewd. You have a lot of costumes. Le gasp. Yeah, I think I've only drawn like what, like 2 of your outfits before? Or maybe it was the same outfit. I gotta go back and check and stuff. Also, did you kill Biscotti? So Aluria, Biscotti is still here. She's definitely still here. I've been contemplating on giving her upgrades though. Like updating her design and stuff like that as of late. So that's why I haven't had Biscotti here. I probably should just have Biscotti in the background somewhere, just like creeping around. I have 8 technically, though 2 are only art, not model wise right now. Oh, I see. Yeah, it is tough to get everything set up as a model, right? Like it takes a lot of like planning on each of those models and stuff like that, especially since even if you get them done art wise, you got to do a lot of cutting and, you know, like just like planning so that it can be exported in the right way that you need it to be exported, right? Have her in background with a flamethrower or sleeping in background. Sleeping with a flamethrower? No, you guys, don't sleep with flamethrowers, okay? Don't sleep with flamethrowers in your hands. That's really dangerous. No, but in all seriousness, it's like I've been thinking about giving Biscotti a new look. I've been actually thinking about it a lot, especially since, you know, it's not as though I was unhappy with Biscotti's look, right? It's more that I feel like it's time, you know, like and I do want to redraw her costume a lot, but I need to do it in a way where it fits on the live 2D that I already have, right? So I've got to like kind of take a look at the files when I have time so that I can just kind of draw over some of the stuff and just like, you know, like so that it fits on the same model, you know? Because like the unfortunate part is like I can't really rig the costume to the existing model. So it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, I could ask Papa for help, but I don't want to trouble Waddy that much, you know, like with it, because, you know, I know the first time we did the rig for this model, it was pretty involved. It was a lot of work, because especially since the model was it's not quite controlled like the classic way, right? Like, while I'm in control of the capybara, the model itself also behaves differently according to other parameter sets. So it was like kind of out of the norm in terms of VTuber models. So I don't want to trouble her too much. So I want to try to figure out like doing the costume over the original rig and seeing if it works that way. And then hoping I learn enough to be able to help myself. It's time for her to evolve. Did I ever show you my snow leopard bee? I don't think you did. It really is time for her to digivolve, isn't it? I think if I redesign her look, I think this time, instead of just thinking, oh, like, because previously when I drew Biscotti, it was always kind of like, I feel like I was just like channeling like, oh, this is like generic anime girl type look for her and stuff like that, and I didn't really have a strong theme for her in the first place. So I kind of want to try.
Our son's so scared.
Why is he scared?
Because he knows what's gonna happen.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you ran!
He tried to run. Oh no.
What's gonna happen, Bard? Do you want to tell chat what's gonna happen to him?
So Coffee was sleeping so soundly just now, and then he felt the footsteps of Mooney approaching, and
He stared at me.
he stared at Mooney, and unfortunately for Coffee, he's about to
Get a bath.
get a bath because he needs like almost every other or so day.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah,
We've been putting it like once a week.
Yeah, because Coffee, unfortunately, in the summers and stuff, right, will break out with a lot of allergies. So he has this very specific fur and skin bath soap that he needs to be bathed in quite often and stuff like that. Alaria says hi, Mooney. How did Mooney get over here so quick? Jeez. But yeah, it's like I'm trying to redesign I'm thinking of what the theme for her redesign is gonna be, because I do want to do something a little bit more like within a theme as opposed to just generic kind of sort of made but not quite character, and you guys know that I like the characters from the Atelier series, right? So it's kind of like, do I try to do something like what did they call them, the Mori fashion like type characters, like with Rorona and stuff like that, right? Like maybe that would look kind of nice for Biscotti. I have to really think about this one. Hello, Bard and Mooney and chat. Hello, Nomus. How are you doing? What is going on? What is going on in Nomus's world? But yeah, I gotta really think about what to do about the redesign. So that may or may not happen anytime soon. I almost feel like it's probably gonna happen later rather than sooner. So we'll see what happens. But one thing though that I think will be nice is I'll be able to redesign her hair just a little bit too, because it's not so much the hair design, but rather the like. I've always wanted to try to maybe like give her like hair streaks of different color and stuff like that in some way. So like there's a lot of things that I was thinking that I could try to do. But yeah, originally I was thinking of redesigning Biscotti for like more often than not, but I just kind of could not keep up with it, unfortunately. Like redesigning her every single time, like every year, was actually a whole lot more work than I thought it was gonna be, so I just wasn't able to keep up with the actual like workload in terms of doing that. Did you ever finish said series? also new ones been announced. Oh yeah, Karia, right? Atelier Karia. So okay, Alaria, I have not finished Ryza yet. I still stuck in 2. I'm still stuck in 2 where I was last time that I played it on stream, which was almost like 2 years ago. I know it's been 2 years. I got stuck playing the gacha version, the Atelier gacha version with Resna. I got stuck playing that, and then I really wanted to go back to Ryza, and I'm really considering like, but do I go back? Do I go back now suddenly when there's the DX version out? It's like maybe I should get the DX version. I don't know. No, I you know, like I probably should just play it, right? And it's kind of crazy because I personally, like, I know everybody likes the default look for Ryza. They usually like the Ryza 1 outfit for her, right? But I actually really like her outfit in Ryza 2. That's actually my favorite version of her. But they don't normally have her, you know, with that. So I'm just kind of like, I should just keep playing the game because that's the only place where she has that costume and stuff. So, you know, it's kind of like I should just suck it up and just play that. But yeah, it's like I know it's been like 2 years, right? Like I should probably just suck it up and play the damn game already. But hey, it's okay, you know, like once I get back into playing it, then I should be able to finish it, okay? Like, you know. No, but in all seriousness, I think it's because, like, it is hard for me to find the time to sit down and actually play a game like that. It really is. Like, it's like every time I think about, like, I want to sit down and play something like that, right? I sit down, I boot up the game, and then, like, oh, it's loading up. While it's loading up the shaders and stuff like that, I'm like, oh man, I kind of want to just get on with this, but then I look at the time and I was like, oh, you know, I have something that I need to do. Maybe I should just like do this next time. So then I kind of quit. So it's like it's very hard for me to find the time to actually play games these days, which you know, unfortunately, that's what happens when you start adulting, you know, like it's just that's the unfortunate part. Like I'm adulting really hard right now, and it's like it is kind of funny. I've had family members ask me before, like, Bard, why would anybody ever want to like revisit their childhood, right? And like my only thing is, well, I had a whole lot more time to do the stuff that I liked in terms of my you know, hobbies. So, you know, that's one reason. But yeah, you know, like it's okay though. You know, I'll see what happens. Maybe I'll just find a time, and it's likely not going to be on stream. It's definitely probably not going to be on stream, but maybe I'll just like block out some time when I get back to Cappy Town, and I'll be like, you know what? I'm just gonna freaking run through this game because I also have a Ryza 3. I actually have so I always double dipped on the Ryza series because the Steam versions, right, are software only, right? So, you know, you really don't get anything with them, where, you know, the console versions had actual special editions with the art books and stuff like that. So I always ended up getting a physical copy just to have it in the collection and stuff like that. So I do feel like, you know, I bought so many damn copies of these games that I should just play it already. Sorry, I had to hydrate. I illegally hydrated. Just because I can. I'm gonna pretend like I still can't hear any of my my alerts. So I will illegally hydrate. But yeah, like also, on the gaming front, I have a lot of horror games now in my Steam library too that I've been neglecting to play. But maybe it'll be good to play around October. I have Silent Hill F. I know that was like all the rage. Is that what they say? All the rage these days. I know everybody was all into Silent Hill F for a long time there. And also, what else do I have? I have Fatal Frame, the new Fatal Frame. Well, it's not new, the remake of Fatal Frame 2. I have that also. I haven't touched either game yet. I probably should, but again, finding the time to actually play these games is a real challenge. So I'll see if I ever do get the chance to do it, but we'll see what happens. Again, maybe October's a good time to think about that, right? Like October, closer to Halloween and stuff like that. I don't know, again, and I don't know if I can play them on stream. Like, again, that might be asking a bit much because I don't stream long enough, or like frequent enough where I can actually promise to do like a full playthrough with you guys and stuff like that. But at the very least, maybe I can at least play the games and then report my status. do a full reporting to you guys on whether or not I actually finished the games or not. But yeah, that's kind of where I am with gaming. It's just like, again, it's just kind of unfortunate that I really can't justify the time to game like I used to. But we shall see. We shall see what happens in the future. But yeah, I did see the announcement for Atelier Karia 3. Holy crap, they didn't even release one yet. I did see the information for that one, and I heard that they were polling. So like Tecmo and Gust, they released a poll, right, to ask the community about a certain feature. Like if they put a certain feature into the game, would you guys be into it? And the feature is, so apparently one of the big mechanics of Atelier let me see, Karia? Yeah, Atelier Karia, right? One of the big mechanics of the game is that she will alchemize food. And when she alchemizes food, like you gather ingredients, so you create food, and you eat it, and that's how she gets her abilities in the game and stuff like that, right? Volio, what's up? How you doing? Welcome in. We're just talking about how I failed to play games from my favorite game series, and I'm still struggling with that. But yeah, like apparently Karia will create food basically with her alchemy, and when she eats the food, she gets abilities from it and stuff like that. Don't really know how the mechanic will still work in the game. It's likely, it's likely like the other Atelier games where you use alchemy to create like pies and stuff like that, and you eat it for different effects, though it's a bigger part of this newer game, right? And they actually put out a poll, which is this is wild. I don't like it. This is okay. So basically, the more she eats in the game, supposedly, the more she will become chonky. At least chonky in Asian standards, which means that she will look like a normal person. Like they really it's really a thing, and they actually had on the poll like a little image that they drew of the default Karia, right? And then an after Karia, where she's just like a little bit thicker in all the right places, right? And apparently this is like later on in the game if she eats enough food and stuff like that from all the stuff. I just heard alchemy and appeared. You know what? you heard right. But yeah, Avalia, you might not know this, but I am a huge fan of the Atelier series from Gust. That's like the games with Atelier Ryza specifically, and also some of the Arlen trilogy ones with Rorona, Totori, and Meruru, and some of the other ones of I tried Sophie out, like I played Sophie 1, and some of the the other Dusk games and stuff like that. I do not know them. Yeah, they're not games for everyone. Largely speaking, they are more of games where you collect a lot of stuff. They are turn-based role-playing games, right? In a lot of ways, but it's more about you normally play as an alchemist in a town, right? And basically what you do is you have to do something. You always have like a task, like you got to save your alchemy store or something like that, right? And you have a year to do it, so they time you, and you basically spend the year helping people out in the towns and stuff like that, and you do all sorts of things to make money so that you can pay off a debt or something like that. Like that's the usual setup for those games. They've obviously changed pretty recently in terms of the types of stories that they have, but that's the usual setup for those games. So it's all about collecting stuff and making stuff and items and things like that, and just enjoying cozy storylines a lot of times. I don't think I'm the intended audience. The usual Alchemist Girl collect stuff game I play is Noita. Is that how you say that, Noita? Well, let me look that one up. Let me look at that one up. Actually, oh, there's a Steam version, right? Close enough. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never played this one before. Is this a roguelike? I think that's what it says here, right? Yeah, it's like. The Atelier series has just it's a very niche series. Like, they always try to make like a new version, but it always kind of goes back to appealing to the very niche audience that it has and stuff like that, and it has never really caught on mainstream wise. Like at least not in the way that some games like are million sellers and things like that. Ryza, I think, started to give it rather some popularity with the gaming crowd, but it's not really something that a lot of say normies would know, right? For example, so I still have a lot of fun with it in spite of that. I think it's okay that, it's a niche series. It does not have to be popular with anyone else but myself. It is, but it is more known for its insanely deep mechanics because the developer team is a bunch of insane Finnish people. Well, I mean, that's all you need sometimes, insane Finnish people, right? To make your game. Sometimes that's all you need. But yeah, I've been messing around with these what is it? These fan arts and stuff like that, because I was hoping that I could finish a couple of them before we hit the event that we're going to be attending in a week's time, which is that Akihabara UDX Volume 2. I always have to say the whole name because I have no idea if it's hard for me to explain what kind of event it is, like, so we're trying to prepare artwork for it and stuff like that. This is one of the pieces that I'll have over there, though. Again, I don't really expect that we will do a whole lot of business in terms of print sales there, because it is an Itakar event. So I think like, the stuff that we have in terms of our stock doesn't really match all that well with what's gonna, like, the intended audience there. But we're giving it a shot anyway. It's okay, to try, right? It has Bara in the name. Wait, what has Bara in the name? Akihabara? It's like the place, not it's not like Bara, the that sort of Bara. What kind of Bara the chat is asking? I don't know what you guys are talking about. It's a Seiso Bara. No, it's Akihabara UDX. That's what the event is called. Akihabara UDX Volume 2, actually. It's like the second of these sort of Itakar events and stuff like that they have, and like, basically it's all about showcasing people's customized anime girl cars, I guess, right? With a lot of cosplayers being there. I've no clue what you mean. I just asked because of a capybara pun, possibly. Oh, okay. So to explain to you Valia, right? Me and Mooney, in a nearby place, right? We are going to be attending an anime, sort of a smallish anime show. It's not really like a large one, but we're going to be attending a smallish anime show as vendors there, as art vendors there. And the show is called Akihabara UDX Volume 2. And it's all about showing off customized anime cars, like anime girl cars with the big anime girls plastered all over them and stuff like that. And there's going to be cosplayers there. I guess there's going to be a live performance and food vendors there. There's like a handful of us vendors that for art vendors, I should say, that will also be in attendance and stuff like that. So we're going to be selling art prints and stickers and that sort of thing while we're there. And like, it seems like a fun event. I don't foresee it being like a large event for us. Like, we're probably not gonna do a whole lot of business, as it were, at the event. So I'm more looking forward to it as mainly like maybe an event to do some networking with some other artists that are local to the area and stuff like that. And that's really what I'm looking at it as, more not necessarily like, oh wow, we're gonna make a ton of money on our arts and stuff like that, right? So like that's kind of what we're gonna be doing next. Karibara. Well, like there is a chance that maybe we will try to do some like car related stuff, like maybe some UV and waterproof decals for windows and things like that, sort of stuff like that, to like at least have something that matches the theme of the show and the people that are going to be there, right? Because sometimes when you do artist alley stuff, you gotta think about what would match what's going on at the show. Like you wanna try to match the theme of the show and the participants and the people who are going to the show. So that's kind of an idea that we were thinking about, like doing, like maybe doing some kind of like some like car window decals and things like that, just to have something there that actually matches out. But it can go a whole lot of ways. I don't expect to really be able to sell a whole lot there, so we'll see what happens. But like it's okay if we don't, because sometimes it's okay to just want to go to an event just to be at an event, right? Like you don't always have to be going to like make money, for example, like if that's like a thing that you're worried about and things like that, right? Like if you can swing it, it's nice to sometimes just go because you want to participate and like just be there for the vibes, right? Making a bunch of car related silly and small things could work fine, like just stuff that that I'm thinking that might fit with the people that will be in attendance, right? Where hey, maybe they're looking for window decals or something like that, or something that matches what they want or something like that. But we won't know until we actually are there. It's like a 1-day event, so it's not going to be a heck of a large thing, right? Like it's going to be probably like we go there, we look around at some stuff, we have a little fun while we're there, and then yeah, we pack up and go home. It's most likely going to be something like that. Yeah, I saw this over here on this this finger, so I'm just trying to do some stuff to kind of like fix this a little bit more and stuff. But I wasn't gonna go and try to fix this by editing the line work and stuff like that. That's a little bit too much work for it, so I'm just gonna paint over it and then like thin it out a little bit. Karibara would fly off the desk, I'm just saying. The Karibara a little tiny toy cars and other merch like mouse pads. I mean, you never know. You seriously never know the stuff that people get into, right? Like in terms of what they would want to get. Like there was a time when I didn't think that Mukibara was gonna be like popular, but apparently Mukibara is a rather sought after commodity now. So who's to know? Who's to say? What it eventually meets people's criteria for stuff that they want, Who's to say? Maybe. Who's to say, But yeah, other than art stuff at an event and stuff, we yeah, I've been like, again, apologies for missing most of this week's streams and stuff like that. I should be much better at sticking with my my schedule. But damn, it's just like I did not expect that I would have to like go to so many appointments in a row. So like I can promise to try to be better at it, but also I've been promising that for like quite a bit now. So I'm just not gonna promise anything at this point. I feel like the more times that I promise that I'll be better about keeping my schedule, the more that I fail to keep it. I need to go, sadly. Had a fun little chat. Hopefully rest of the stream goes good. Yeah, thanks for dropping by. And it's always awesome to see you. And thanks for dropping in, And yeah, the rest of stream should be pretty good. We're just gonna work on this a little bit and then, let's see what happens. Honestly, I don't really know if her fingernails are actually it like this, right? Like in terms of in terms of the painted color for them, because I'm not actually sure if she paints her fingernails, because I feel like almost I see the official artwork. She doesn't seem to do so, but you know, it does not hurt to fill in some of this stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it and fix all the things that seem maybe a little out of place here. And sometimes you can't really see this stuff until you zoom in like super close, so that it's like, damn it. Okay. Okay, that's that layer, so... And then just want to add some like, you know, the sparkling detail into the water here and stuff like that, and just see like if I can... And then once we're done with this one, maybe we move on back to Neon. I'm pretty certain that I'm not going to be able to finish Honest before we have to attend this event. So that's the only part that makes me a little sad. I kind of wish that I could finish all of them at the same time, so that it's like a whole it's like a whole you know, whole set, right? Like, you know, complete the set all together at once and stuff like that. But, you know, it doesn't look like that's gonna happen, unfortunately. But that's my fault. I should have been more diligent about finishing the art that I have. And, you know, that's like a bad habit of mine, unfortunately, where, you know, it gets harder for me to finish, art in a timely manner. And, you know, like, it's not like I don't have the help for that. So it's like, again, it is really just my fault that I you know, like I might not be able to do this, but it's okay, you know? Baby steps, that's what we're gonna take, baby steps. Okay. And then maybe try to add... Okay, maybe that's not bright enough, so how about this? Okay. Actually, you know what? Let me try something a little different with this. Maybe it works better if I do it like this and then I go. Yeah, that works a lot better. Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to like have like this contrast color over here. So it's like you see that bluish color. So there's like a blue light from the sky, but then there's also the yellow light from the windows and stuff like that too, and stuff like that. So I'm trying to have it like transition from one to the other in a smoother way. Because I kind of like the look of it, so, you know. Whether or not it actually makes a whole lot of sense to have it like that is you know, that's a question. But, you know, it's kind of nice to have that, you know, especially because she's wearing, like, a bikini that I'm assuming has, like, a rather shiny color to it. Like not color, but a material, right? Like a rather shiny material to it. So maybe it reflects certain colors, you know, more than certain other materials do. Okay, save, and then continue. Right? It'll let me continue or no? There we go. All right. And you know, it's like it's all about the little details you add to these things sometimes that really kind of makes it come to life in a lot of ways. So that's why, you know, like it doesn't seem like it's all that worth it sometimes because the details are so small. Like who's actually seeing it, right? But you know, um, I still go for it. I still go for it, even with that being the case, right? Okay, cool. So then I'm just gonna layer on top of this all the stuff that I had before, like the little red wash there, the color adjustments and the levels, and then that layer for the texture. And I think this should be okay at this point. I think this should be okay. Oh, and maybe one more thing. I'm gonna try one more thing with the background because just to kind of give it like what like Let's see if this works. Oh, whoops, that is the wrong thing. It didn't seem to do anything for a second there. Okay. And again, like, this might not be the biggest detail in this image. Like, you barely even notice the effect of this, but I just trying to add it in anyway to see if it works or not. Okay, did not do anything like I thought it was gonna do, so I think I'll just leave it alone. I'm just gonna undo a lot of that, because it's, like, literally not showing up at all, so, like, it's kind of pointless to continue to do that. But yeah, overall, I think this is it. And I need to add, so what I need to do is, I need to make a signature file. I really do, so that I could just kind of, like, have it ready for situations like this when I'm done with certain artwork, and then I can just kind of grab it and then put it on this. Instead, what I do is I open an older artwork, and when I open the older artwork, I grab it from there and then I put it on. It's so stupid. I shouldn't do that, but, like, it you know, like, again, just get it from a single signature file is better, right? Like, right now I'm trying to open the Amazing Digital Circus one that I did, because I know that my signature is actually on the file, I should say. So I could grab that, copy it, and then put it on here, and then just, like, close that. Now, where did it go? Let's see. Oh, it's all the way in the back. Let me just bring this up. Okay. And then if I could put it right there somewhere. And then save that. Yeah, it's always the bikini or the summer images that I do the fastest. Like, it's always these, and like, you know, I do wish that I did other types of art faster, but, you know, we shall see in the future. But, you know, I'm glad to finally have one of Rappy. I think we did some of the colors a little bit too extreme. Like, for example, her hair is supposed to be more of an orange color than, like, straight up red. So I just kind of pulled it back a little bit with some of the color correction here and stuff. It is, again, it's not like it's very orange, I guess, right? Like, maybe I could shift it over a little bit to more of the red side of things. But it's definitely not the original, like, you know, this very reddish blue, like reddish, almost purplish color. It's a very warm red that turns almost orange and stuff like that. So I had to do a little bit of a check with that. And then also, okay, so this is the shadow layer, and just one final small adjustment to this, and I think I could call this call it quits with this one. Okay, cool. I don't think I'm gonna have to add too much more to this. Because like there is also a case to be made that sometimes when you're doing these and you're working on the background or the colors or whatever, you over render them, and you just like add way too much to it that it goes a little bit it's just a little bit too much, right? I think we don't need that. Actually, you know what? There is one thing that I would like to do to this. Let me see if I can do this in the right way. So I'm gonna grab all my layers. I'm gonna duplicate them. This is going to be hell on this laptop, so oops. Okay. And then layers, I need to flatten selected, right? Merge selected, I should say. Merge selected. Okay. So I've got my copy of this, and then filter, render. No, effect. Chromatic aberration. Chromatic aberration is like, how do I explain chromatic aberration, right? So chromatic aberration is like when you separate red, green, and blue, like red, green, and blue. Yeah, red, green, and blue, those channels, because it's like an effect where those channels of color are slightly offset from each other, right? That it creates this like, you know, it creates this coloration and this distortion where if you look at it, it almost like seemingly does something to your eyes to trick your eyes into thinking that what you're looking at is not in sharp focus and stuff like that, right? And I've always found that it's nice for images that have sunlight and things like that. So I'm trying to do it over here on this image. But I'm not gonna do it to the whole image, right? What I did was I duplicated the entire image and I applied the effect, but then I'm going to add it to only specific areas, right? So I'm gonna create a layer. I'm gonna set this layer, let's see, it's gonna clip to below layer, and I'm only gonna airbrush certain parts on the towards the edges and things like that with this effect, so that it's not in the entire image. So, you know, her face, where her chest is, and, you know, like, those are the most, this is the focus of the image, right? Like this area here. So I don't want that effect to affect these parts over here. I just want it to be around like the edge of the screen, or for example. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, and it should be a pretty nice effect to have for this, like. Because it can be a lot, you know, like for the eyes to have to try to focus through all that and stuff like that. So I don't want it to be on the entire image, just on the very tips of the image, and maybe some parts like this over here that are not the focus of it. Yeah, see, so at the tips of her hair, you can kind of see some of the effect. Maybe some parts of the background have a little bit of it happening. You know, the hand over here, plus the the foreground objects have it. But then, like, like the majority of the character's figure over here does not have this effect on top of it, because I don't really want it to be mainly over here and on her face, It's just like a small trick to lead the eyes towards where you want the eyes to be focused on. Okay, yeah, I think that's it for this one. Is there anything else that I need for this? Yeah, I originally had planned this stream to work on like the other image that I had, which was the neon image. And again, like the honest image that I started working on, the unfortunate part is I'm not going to have it finished by the time we attend that next event, right? So that's the unfortunate part. It's like I was hoping that I would have all three of them finished. I might be able to finish neon also by that time, but I have a different idea for the way that I want the background and some of the foreground to happen, because I want her to actually be exploding some of the raptors and stuff like that. And because I got the idea from looking at just screenshots of the game, right? And she does fire off rockets from her weapon, which was not exactly what I was like thinking. Oh, that's not what I need here, right? Because if she fires off the rockets from her weapon, then it's still going to be like this reddish orange fire thing, and we have a lot of that in the background here already, right? But I was thinking instead of having just like one big explosion in that one, like in this one color scheme, like the yellows and the oranges and the reds, right? Maybe have multiple explosions behind her where the raptors are exploding in the distance and stuff like that, right? And then some of them closer up also exploding in similar colors. But I noticed that the raptors, when they explode, a lot of them actually explode with like this bluish green energy and stuff like that. So the one that's exploding closer to her is the one that's reflecting the green light, the green and the bluish light from the other side. So I kind of figured out where I want the rim color for that, and then maybe for the ones behind her will be various explosions there. So I gotta do that. Now the only trouble here with this one is that, though, as you can see, I have barely put any work into coloring the gun. It's still just all like this monochromatic purplish gray color and stuff like that, right? And I've been seriously like, I want to work on it, but it's like there's so much of it that I have to do. So it's like I should just suck it up and do it, right? That's really what it comes down to ultimately. But now I've got to find out again where my layers are for this, because it has been a little bit since I worked on it. So I'm a little bit like, oh, okay, I found the shadows at the very least. So let me just do something real quick here. Let me just get rid of a lot of this first, because it is harder for me to work on it and see the colors with such a large shadow over it. So let me just get rid of it for the time being, and then I'll put it back when I need it. Right, and then what do I need? What do I need here? I need to get the reference photo that I had for neon. So that I can see what colors that I actually need for this this gun. And actually, there's a lot of silvers in here. There's a lot of silvers and there's some dark grays. But this is actually a very light colored gun. Not what I expected. Not actually what I expected. So let's see. Okay, let me try it like this. Let me see if I can pull this off. All right. Okay, this, and then... Okay, that did nothing. So let me just put these on the top then. Yep. Why did it do that? Oh no. I've gotta take off certain colors, and then also there. Okay. Oh, the problem is that... Okay. The problem is that I won't be able to see what colors is getting filled in there. So what I gotta do is this. Yep, there we go. Okay. And then I gotta find that layer again. Okay, why is it not doing anything now? Oh! Oh, that was dumb of me. I had the wrong color selected. I was like, wait, why isn't it doing nothing? No! Oops, it's... Oh, jeez, okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, this is probably going to take a while. That's the unfortunate reality here. This is probably going to take a while. And you can also see some of the areas where it didn't fully do all the things that I thought it would do, right? Damn it. Why does your gun have to have so many different colors on it? Why can't you just be simple? Yeah, honestly, I think I was really avoiding this gun, cuz it's like I know that like it is a habit of mine when I'm drawing stuff, that when I look at something that starts to make my eyes like, you know, wander off the page for a little bit, I start to go, "Oh, I think I could put this off. I could put this off for later," and then I put it off for last, even though it doesn't really make sense for me to do so. And then when I finally get to it, I'm just kind of like, I don't want to do this. Oh, okay. I saw a part here that needs to be filled in. And it sucks too because I didn't get to this part sooner. So it makes doing this part like so much harder because I didn't do it in the first place. Like I should have this should have been one of the first things that I filled in with the colors and stuff like that, right? But I decided to be a dumbass and leave it last. So I tricked myself into thinking this is almost over when there's actually quite a bit left when it comes to at least filling in this, right? Okay. Oh man, there's so much of this gun that I'm not even sure really makes a whole lot of sense. So all I can do is my best to see if I can at least get this to look somewhat familiar. Okay, and then what else is colored here? Yeah, you can kind of see behind the scenes too when you undo layers on your artwork. Sometimes like this, like the mess of stuff between the flat colors being laid down and all the other effects that are added on top, and it's like a mess of crazy stuff going on. Okay, so this is the silver part. And now this is the dark grays. Starting to think maybe I should have just drew a lot of this as the closed weapon instead of the fully opened up and activated weapon. Hindsight is 2020, okay? At least some of the effects are helping to cover some of this already. So, like some of the shadows and some of the lighting that I put in is actually helping already. Like you could kind of see some of it already in effect, let's just say. So that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I like when things like that come together. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. So, it seems like it's okay so far. Like, this is not going to be excruciating like I thought it was gonna be. And then when we're done with this, we could finally move on to finishing Honest, and then and then we could finally go on to finishing the line art for Ingrid. Because I've been wanting to do that Ingrid fan art for a long time. Like I strayed away from doing a lot of gaming fan art for doing VTuber fan art. It's not that was a bad choice. I felt like I love me some VTubers, so doing fan arts for their designs is really cool. Um, but I've always been someone who really wants to continue to do a lot of the what is it, the gaming fan arts and stuff like that, because I have a lot of game characters I like. So like kind of going away from that for a while, like for me to want to go back to it feels like a little bit more invigorating in a lot of ways. Like it's like, oh, it's something that I haven't done in a while, but now like I have the no motivation to go back to it. But maybe what I should really do is like, okay, I should probably set a goal, right? I should probably, because I really need to stick to at least minimum one art piece a month, right? I think that's not like an unreachable goal by any standard. That should be a pretty easy goal for me to continue to try to strive for, right? Because it's like it's just one every month, right? So you think that would be like a very easy goal to hit, but when I look at my portfolio and the posts that I have on like Blue Sky and things like that, right? I noticed that I actually, even though I feel like I work on at least one piece of art a month, I don't actually post once a month. I actually post like maybe once every 3 months. Somehow it's gotten to the point where I, for some reason, only put out something once every 3 months, even though it feels like I work on like multiple things at the same time. Like these 3 artworks I've been working on since the summer freaking started, and only just now did I finish one. So it's like, it's kind of like, damn, okay, I thought I was going faster because I had Mooney helping me with filling in the colors for a lot of these and doing some of the initial shading work, right? But actually, because I guess because of things happening in real life and stuff like that, and there's just been a lot of travel and things like that this year I wasn't able to really meet that standard that I set for myself and stuff like that. I kind of am hoping that I can still, like eventually get there, right? Because I feel like a lot of the other artists here on Twitch are able to meet that minimum standard pretty easily, and I'm not. So I'm kind of like, ugh, I need to do more. I need to somehow do more so that I can meet that. And maybe it's just a matter of motivation, I guess, or something like that. But yeah. And then it's also like, I want to redesign Biscotti. I want to draw Mooney. Because I heard you guys have been speaking to certain types of artwork featuring Mooney and other creators here, let's just say. Which I'm not against doing. It's just whether or not I can actually fulfill the promise of said work, right? Because as you guys know, like I'm not against doing not against doing spice. It's just I haven't been able to get to that. So I've gotta figure out a way where I can do said artworks and stuff. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in the future. If I can make the time to do said works. And then, like I also really want to redesign Biscotti. Like she kind of disappeared off the stream, but I don't think that Biscotti is like a part of the stream that I wanted to discard on purpose, because she is the mascot here. So I wanted to I want to redesign her and maybe modernize her design, her look a little bit. Give her something that's like, you know, more expected of an isekai style heroine. Like, you know. But we'll see how that goes because like there's so many artists and art styles that I would like to try for her, right? Like, you know, her look and stuff like that. But it's like I don't know what to settle on. Cause like I did mention like that Mori style, the Mori girl style that of clothing that was very popular with you know, the artists from that did the Arlen series and also did the what was it oh what is that game series called Blue Reflection, I think that's what it was called, the magical girl style personas like type of simulator, like school life simulator game series and stuff like that kind of look. I think I would like Biscotti to have something like that. I don't know. We'll see. What I should really do is like maybe I should make like a tester piece and stuff like that. I saw a flash of quickness. I saw a fluffy ball that runs through the night and is barking at me because the fluffy ball needs to dry off. Hello, coffee. So he just got out of his bath. And now he is speed. No one can catch him. Yeah, that's coffee for you. Like every time he comes out of the bath, he will like run around like a maniac and start like barking. He has a lot of pent up energy from, I guess, being washed. For some reason, this is his thing. It's okay. It's probably almost time, I guess. Like maybe almost time. Oh, not quite yet. We have a little bit more time before I have to take him out so that he can dry off a little bit. Oh, maybe I should have made this more of an orange color, right? Because if I do this in a more orange color, then when I put the glow on top of it, it will, it'll show up a little bit better, right? Or at least that's what I'm telling myself. Okay. And then... Coffee, why are you being so loud, hmm? Okay. Now we can put back some of the background elements. and some of the other stuff that I ended. Okay. Okay, that looks way more complete than previously. Okay. And now I gotta add the shadows to it, and then add some gradients to it, and then that'll be all good. So if that's all I do with this one tonight, that's okay with me. I'm okay with that. Coffee. What are you barking at? Hold on, guys. I gotta go look to see why Coffee hates Galvatron so much. No, actually, I don't. He's now barking at the hallway. Are you barking at the hallway? Nope. Hold on, guys. What's up? Where are you going? Are you speed now? I can't catch you. Okay, it looks like he just wanted me to chase him. He just wanted me to chase him, and now that I'm sitting down again, he's unhappy. He wants me to chase him more. Okay, hold on, Coffee. I need to do this. Maybe in a bit, Coffee. Okay. Okay, if I move slowly, maybe I'll be able to catch him. Because the moment he sees me, he ran away again. The moment he sees me move towards him, he starts running. Because he just wants me to chase him at this point. I think because he's got a lot of energy. Because he just took a bath, and in taking that bath, it seems that, like, you know, he always gets like super hyped and energized by it, and then he wants to run around like a crazy puppy, right? Oh.
He wants a reward for taking his bath.
Oh, is that what he wants? He wants his reward. Mm-hmm. Where's the reward?
Baby needs reward. For taking his bath.
Was that all this was all about, to get his reward, even though he was running around like a crazy dog? Hmm? Oh, what? His training? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Mooney started hiding Coffee's snack treats, right? Like, so they sell these like dog puzzle toys and trays and things like that, and you would think that like that's the best way to you know, like train your dog and stuff like that, right? But not for Coffee. Coffee requires more than that. So Mooney has been hiding. Yeah, Mooney's been hiding his treats inside of the couch in a blanket. Yeah, like that's on the couch, and she will try to like like get it in there and then have coffee dig for it and stuff like that. And he gets so offended that you do that. He looks at you with this look on his face like, really? How am I supposed to get that?
He does.
He eventually does, but it's like, it's so silly. It's like, he's like, what are you doing? How am I supposed to get that now? It's going okay. Why did that part turn green? Wait, why is it? Oh, for some reason, this is on green for foreground to transparent.
So when are you gonna draw yourself in a bikini again?
You know, when am I? When am I?
We need to make that a sticker.
Do I?
Actually make that a sticker when we put it in our sticker order.
Yeah, we can, you know. I did like the stuff that you were doing today. I feel like yeah, the race queen cappy. Who knew that all it would take is a race queen to win the hearts of everyone involved.
It's okay, Bard, you can wear one too.
I can be one. I can be the race queen. Do you promise?
You are a queen.
Whoa, did you hear that, chat? I am the queen. Or a queen.
You also tell chat how you've been watching Chinese dramas again.
Yeah, we've been watching a lot of Chinese dramas again as of late. And it's kind of funny because they all have those really bad translations and stuff like that, or the bad voiceovers and things like that. Yeah, for some reason.
Like in the AI thumbnail, but they don't have it.
Yeah. It's like sometimes like I feel like, you know, with these like with these videos and stuff like that on YouTube, it's like, you know, YouTube, this is why people don't like the auto translations and things like that, and you guys should just get rid of that crap. Speaking of crappy AI stuff, you did this also. We did disable the Twitch AI crap, and it's just kind of like, thanks guys, thanks for putting that on auto on, you know. Glad you all listened to exactly the things that.
Well, you can. It's for analyzation. It's like, why do you need?
Yeah, what do you need for the analyzation? What do you mean? What does analyzation even mean? You know, like.
Generative AI for it.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's just one of those. Again, one of those things that is like so suspect about what they're doing, and you know, like very unnecessary. And then it's like, I heard that they did in fact ask the community if this was a feature that they wanted. And what was the point of asking the community when everybody was saying no, and you still did it anyway? So why even bother? You know, if you were gonna just do it anyway, what? So that you guys look a little bit less, you know.
Like, cause who said they wanted it?
Yeah. It's like, it's just ridiculous at this point. But it's all good. They killed another national forest and raised everybody's bills like $1 gazillion more. Yeah. I'm trying to add different levels of the gradient here so that it's not just one solid color over here, so that the yeah.
You know what isn't one solid color?
What?
Watch it!
Wow, Mooney. Wow. You know, this is the stuff that chat doesn't see outside of Mooney's stream. Everybody's like, Mooney is so say so and and delicate and stuff. And meanwhile, she's constantly making dick jokes at home. Wow. You see this, guys? Yuck. Okay, I think we're just about done for today. I think after I get through this. And then the next time I'll be on, if there's no more appointments or interruptions, will be next Tuesday. If we're lucky. Ah, jeez. Not quite yet, actually, yeah. But you know, okay, so chat, do you happen to be in Freedom Land? Are you fortunate enough to be in Freedom Land? Because if you are fortunate enough to be in Freedom Land, then the new McDonald's collab is coming out. And it is a combination of freaking Hello Kitty and Godzilla. And I'm like, but why not me? Like, how can they do this to me when I'm not in Freedom Land?
Biggest Godzilla fan.
And yeah, and it's like, there's different Godzilla monsters merged with different Sanrio characters, right? So somehow they thought that it was appropriate for Cinnamoroll. I think it's Cinnamoroll is Destroya, which is like, okay, you know what? I can accept that.
He destroys your wallet.
He destroys your wallet, exactly. Cinnamoroll doesn't just kill Godzilla, he destroys your wallet. It's so ridiculous, but it's like hilarious. And then like they have like this one of Karopi as King Ghidorah, and there's like 3 Karopi heads that are smiling for some reason. Like, yeah, destroy planets, be happy about it, you know? Like, yeah. I don't know. It's an amazing collab. I feel like, even though I'm not technically like a huge fan of Sanrio stuff myself, so it's not like I'm there for that sort of thing. But at the same time, I feel like I do like these like unhinged collabs, as it were, because it's like it's 2 things that you don't think that would go with together, but somehow does and somehow works. And I'm just kind of like, I'm a little sad because, again, I'm in Mapleland right now. I'm not in
By the time you get back.
Yeah, by the time I get back, it's probably going to be over.
Yeah,
And yeah, and all the good ones are probably going to be gone and stuff like that. where I think luckily some of my friends said that they would save me some duplicates if they get some, but hopefully. Yeah, that's assuming that we don't get it. But at the same time, like it's one of those things where I'm pretty sure that they will have them, but it will take a while for it to get here. Yeah, because it's usually like if there's a collab thing going on with McDonald's, it gets to the other countries at a later time. When sometimes also like if it goes to Freedom Land first, then it will reach the other places a little bit later, like maybe a month later or something like that, and then vice versa. It does the reverse sometimes too. So it's not like like we won't get it or anything like that, but well, we shall see. We shall see if it gets. Coffee is being. Yeah, no, he hates the TV and Galvatron. Apparently. What are you barking at?
Mommy.
Okay, guys. I think that's about it that I can do today. But we've put the finishing touches on Red Hood, and finally we got to doing the gun.
Red Hood.
Yeah, Rappy Red Hood, I should say. And we finally got to doing the gun over here, which is like one of the last parts of this. I think I'll be able to finish this on its own pretty soon, like without another stream. And then the next time we come back to stream, I promise that I will work on the Honest. And finishing the line art for that. And then, yeah, next week we go to our Itashikar event. And, hopefully that's all good. And, yeah, that's it. I'll be back next Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, per usual. And, yeah, I don't know. Let's see who's on right now. Let's see. Because I think since I got rated into, we should probably pay a visit to someone else. We're paying it forward. Let's see. What's going on? Oh! We see some Nikkei happening. Let's go. I did say that I was gonna do some gacha, but actually I didn't realize that the event started up. So on Nikkei, Goddess of Victory Nikkei, the new event is a collab event between Nikkei and Persona 3, 4, and 5, which I was gonna pull today, but then because the event started yesterday, suddenly I was like, oh shoot, I gotta get on that, and I ended up pulling for Makoto yesterday, so I got her so far, and I'm waiting for Yukiko's banner now. So, but we'll see. It looks like we have somebody who is doing some story mode stuff actually. But we'll check in. Because it's been a minute since we've gone to pay a visit to Mr. Eagle and the Lightning Crew. So yeah, here we go. Again, I'll be back on Tuesday. We're gonna do more arting. We're gonna do the good arting, and yeah, I'll see you then. Okay, let's see. Let's go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I really should make some start screens and end screens, Anyway, here we go. Okay, I'll see you guys next time, and yeah, have a great weekend. Raid. I did.